Welcome back.
And it's time for us to get into another conversation. Breast cancer awareness is very important, and we've been joined by the Bank Hospital. And you know, the Bank Hospital, for the longest time, we were waiting for the Bank Hospital, and then they opened up, and it looks beautiful.
Yeah,
I mean,
it's gorgeous.
I haven't been inside, but from the outside.
I've been inside. I was even there last
week.
week.
From the outside, I feel well.
You should feel well when you go inside, you'll be sick again. When you go inside, you'll be sick again.
So we've been joined on the set this morning by Dr. Said Jibril. He's a family physician with the Bank Hospital. Ines Agbenu, who is a nurse midwife at the Bank Hospital. And Fatima Ayete Labi, a radiographer at the Bank Hospital. Ladies and gentlemen, you're all welcome.
You're welcome. Thank you.
How are you all doing?
Good to have you here.
You're well.
Yeah? That's good. That's good. It's good to have you here. Wonderful. How's the Bank Hospital doing?
We are doing very well.
It's doing amazing.
Very well.
We've been open for over a year.
Okay.
We are open to the general public.
Okay.
And yes, we are doing amazing.
No, I mean, every time I go past it, I'm like, okay, this looks like state of the art, kind of like first class place, you know.
It is.
So yeah. Well, we're talking about breast cancer awareness, and so generally speaking, if you can just let our viewers know breast cancer. What are we talking about? What is it?
Okay. So cancer generally is the abnormal growth of tissues. So in reference, breast cancer is the abnormal growth of tissues in the breast and around the breast. Globally, it's the most common cancer, and in Ghana, it accounts for close to 20% of all cancer cases, meaning that when you pick 5 people with cancer, there's a very good probability that one has breast cancer.
Wow.
And even among women, when you pick 10 women with cancer, 3 of them are breast cancer patients, yes. Wow. So it's a very, very common cancer globally and in Ghana also.
So what causes breast cancer?
Okay, so there is no specific cause for breast cancer, but of course we know that there are risk factors that put some women at risk more than others. You know, one risk factor is, overweight. You know, just having a BMI greater than 30 put you at risk. You know, it's and then alcohol use in women to cancer compared to women who do not use alcohol. Then if you had your menses early, early menarche, if you have your menses quite early, you are also exposed to estrogen for a very long time in your life. So,
so what do we consider as early menses? Around what age?
Below 12.
Below
12 would be early.
So, it seems as though the exposure to estrogen is actually one of
Basically. Then early menopause. So you see early menarche or early menses. Sorry, and then late menopause. Those who have their menopause later in life after 50 and all that also are exposed to a lot of estrogen in their lives. And then women who also have pregnancy later in their life, above 30 years to get a first pregnancy. Also will put women at risk. Then, of course, overweight after menopause is also a factor, actually. Yes, and women at menopause who use hormonal replacement for various reasons, either for the hot flashes or they are using it for whatever reason, they also seem to have a higher risk. A higher risk.
Okay.
Yes. So in essence, if you want to reduce your risk, you just have to work within these risk factors and then bring them down. Of course, there's also the family history.
Okay.
Yes, where in certain families they have certain mutation of certain genes. We call them the BRCA1 and 2. Okay. They have up to 20% increase in getting breast cancer if your mother or that particular gene is in your family. Yeah.
Okay. Now you keep talking about women. Men can't get breast cancer?
Oh, of course, men can get breast cancer.
Okay.
If you pick 100 men, 1 out of 100 men can get breast cancer. I'm sure by now somebody is saying, oh, 1 out of 100 is insignificant, but you never know if who will be the one person out of 100. So yes, men can get breast cancer as well. So we always encourage men to also screen for breast cancer.
So we've been talking about screening in the month of October. What does that mean, and is it a specific test that's performed? You know, how do you check to see if you have breast cancer? How's it done?
Okay, so when it comes to detecting breast cancer or diagnosing breast cancer, there are 3 modalities that we use. So one is the clinical symptoms. So either the person with the suspected cancer is reporting to the hospital to let us know what they think they are feeling or seeing in their body, and then we follow up with a clinical examination, which is what we mostly do during October. So we do the physical examination with our hands, and then with the clinical eyes, we're able to detect if there's...
You are the professionals.
To detect if there's a lump, if there's a problem with the breast, we're able to tell. And then outside that, there are 2 other things that you can do. So you can do the breast imaging in the form of a breast ultrasound, which is mostly for those who are younger than 40 years. Yeah, so we do the breast ultrasound, or you do the mammogram for women who are 40 years and above. Yes, so that's another one.
So a breast ultrasound, is it similar to doing an ultrasound when you're pregnant or anything of the sort?
Yeah, so it's like using...
Interesting.
Yes,
I haven't done a breast
ultrasound
ultrasound before. I should come and do one.
You should. And then and there's a discount during this month, so you should take advantage of that. So aside the ultrasound, the mammogram, you can also have a breast MRI. Yes, and in cases where we think there is a need, then we can do a biopsy where part of the breast tissue is taken to the lab for further investigation.
The people who have breast cancer, what do they go through? What do they experience? And is there any way that we can actually deliberately behave in certain ways to say we are preventing it completely?
So yes, breast cancer has a very huge burden on the person who is diagnosed and the family members around. So we always advocate that we put in some measures to protect us from being diagnosed with the disease. So we can live a healthy lifestyle where we look at our diet, make sure that we eat healthy meals, we put our weight in check. You remember Dr. Jibril mentioned, so healthy lifestyle, put our weight in check, do a lot of physical activity, don't live a sedentary lifestyle, but most importantly, get regularly screened. That is where the issue is. Let us get screened regularly so that even when it starts, it is detected early. The key thing about breast cancer is that early detection increases the treatableness of the disease.
And she mentioned exercise. Actually, you don't need to go to the gym. You don't need to train for the Olympics to decrease your chances of getting breast cancer. Just a brisk walk, 30 minutes a day, decreases your chances by more than 30%. You know, it's found out that women who are physically active have a lower risk compared to women who are sedentary.
Wonderful. So in the unfortunate case that you do get breast cancer, you are diagnosed with breast cancer, what are the treatment options?
So we advocate for early detection. So the screening and all that will lead to the early detection. If the lump is so tiny or small, you can actually have a breast preservation surgery whereby the lump is just removed, and then you have other treatment. So that's what we call the lumpectomy, where the lump is just removed. Otherwise, you can have the whole breast removed because the cancer needs to be removed, you know. Then you will have other chemical treatment like pumping medications into the blood to kill the cancer cells, called chemotherapy. Then radiotherapy, whereby radiations are targeted and exposed to the cancer cells to kill them as well. Then in recent times we have, in recent times we have they use immune cells, you know, to kill the cancer cells, called targeted therapy.
Okay.
Yes. We don't have that treatment in Ghana yet, I think. Yeah.
Okay.
I see. So all of these tests you're talking about can be done at the bank hospital?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
You can do everything.
Exactly.
So give us a sense. Walk us through your facilities that you have at the bank hospital, just so people can have a fair idea.
And also what's available for
Yeah.
us this October. You mentioned a discount. You know, what's happening?
So in the bank hospital, we say we are a one-stop shop.
Okay.
It's a holistic healthcare delivery system. We're right from neurology, cardiology services, obs and gynae services, radiological services, physiotherapy, ophthalmology, and then we have a state-of-the-art renal department where you can have your dialysis done. Yeah. So it's a holistic healthcare delivery system. For the month of October, as Ines said earlier on, we have a whooping 50% discount for all mammals and ultrasounds, breast ultrasounds. But we have also a free physical examination on Wednesdays and Thursdays. So every Wednesday and Thursday for the month of October, free physical examination. You can walk into the facility and just tell the reception that you are here for a breast screening.
So we should come today. Today is Thursday.
Yeah, today is Thursday.
And it's no bra day.
Yay!
Perfect day. Perfect day to come.
Are you available on socials as well? I mean, how can people reach you if they want to get in touch with the bank hospital?
Yeah, on Instagram.
Okay.
Yes, the bank hospital on Instagram. And then you can also reach us on info@thebankhospital.
Okay.
And for physical location, we are at Block F6, Shippy Road in Cantonment, near NAFTI, the National Film Training Institution. Yes. And you can reach us on our phone number 0302 739373.
Okay, fantastic. Thank you very much to all of you for joining us. All right, we'll take a quick break. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back.